What's up, F It Outdoors? I got my December MTP Pro box in the mail. And a lot of you guys are probably going to ask me why you use MTB instead of Lucky Tackle Box. Lucky Tackle Box seemed to me like it gave me a lot of repeat baits. I only messed with it for a couple months. Switched to Mystery Tackle Box, and it seemed to have a lot more consistency on switching things up. And it seemed to be a little more date specific. So this is the December box. So let's go ahead and dive into it here. So open it up. Just like all the other mystery tackle boxes. It's got the catch a win program on there. You know, step 1 is catch a fish. Step 2 is measure it on this thing. Step 3, share it on Instagram. So with every mystery tackle box, we have a Dibble Digest, and they have switched things around a little bit to where they put your intel for your baits on the back of that right there. So let's go ahead and get into this. First off, we have the Strike Pro Glider. Alright, this retails for $11.59. Looks like it is some sort of yellow perch suspending diver. So the cool thing about these baits is, let me go ahead and take it out of the package here. This is the Glider 1.5 SP. You can see right there, it's got very good detail. Probably want to switch them hooks out. Them hooks feel a little weak. But it's got this tail. And it comes with a green tail, so where you can swap those out. So that's pretty cool. I don't have any of these in my selection, so it'll be neat to give this a try and see how it works out. Hopefully it gets down there pretty good for the month of December. Hopefully. Surely they don't want us trying to catch anything on top water right now, especially where I live. It's all the ponds are freezing over right now as we speak. So there's that. We'll lay that right there. Next up, we got the Weston Baby Bite. That's a cool little lure. Looks like it's a deep diver. Yeah, 2.5 inch Baby Bite DR. So there's that. Looks like it's downsized in size for the time of year, which makes sense. You want to use smaller baits right now than you do bigger baits. Let's get him out of the box here. It says low floating, 13 grams. So it's got very good detail on it. It's got a nice bill. It's kind of got a little wider bill than what I'd want to throw this time of year. This time of year I try to keep my action slim. I don't want a real wide wobble. I want a real tight wobble, but looks like it'll do a good job. It's got bigger hooks on the front than on the back. Those hooks are pretty flimsy too. So it says it goes down to 2 to 4 meters. So there's the Weston Baby Bite. That's $9.99 right there. So we've almost paid for the box with those two. Now, this Pro box is $24.95 a month, and there's generally around $40 to $50 worth of baits in it. So I mean, it always pans out to where you're getting more for your money with this Pro box. Next, we got the Jenko tremor head and tremor shad. Yeah, that's it. So to me, it looks like a spin-off of the Scrounger. Scrounger's something that started a long time ago, and then I think Aaron Martin Lewis picked it up. Then Strike King picked it up, and now there's a Jenko Tremor Pack, is what they're calling this. A Jenko Tremor Pack. This retails for $5.99. Used to fish the Scrounger head a lot. This is a pretty big Scrounger head, but I do like this bass that they gave us with it here. Let's see the eye on that. Looks like it'll have pretty good action on this head. So the way this rigs up is just like a normal jig head. Thread it on there. So there you go. So what this does is this basically turns any plastic, any soft plastic into a crankbait. So with this plastic bill on here, it's going to deflect water and it's going to give it an action like that. So that's pretty cool. So let's move on to the Co Deathstalker. Now this I'm extremely excited about. This resembles a blade bait. If you guys have ever heard of blade bait, this is a MTB exclusive for Co. It's an MTB brand. But I've been reading and seeing a lot about these. They're supposed to be a really good wintertime bait. I've been pretty excited to get my hands on one of these just to see if they work in my area as well as they have on all the other videos that I've seen. So this one's a little bit different than the ones I've seen. It looks like it's got a spinner on the back. So there's the bait. Very, very, very detailed. It gives you two different options on where to put your snap swivel. Very good paint job. Should cause a lot of bling. And these things will come through the water like this. And you can jig it, you can burn it, you can pop it. Really excited about this bait right here. This is pretty cool. So next up we got the Lucky John 3D Moroka. Yep, that's it right there. Looks like a swim bait. Designed in Japan, real action. Gives you several different rigging options on the back. Carolina rig, drop shot rig, and jig head rig. Doesn't have a color on here. Just says shad tail. Let's get one out and look at it up close. That's a 4-pack, by the way. This one retails for $3.33. Alright. So that's pretty cool. It's got some silver flake in it. It's got the typical swim bait paddle tail, slimline profile. It's actually got some detailed eyes, which is pretty rare for a hand poured swim bait. So they're not scented, but they got something on them. They're a little greasy. So there's that. That is the 3D Moroka. Okay, next up we got the Mustad Impact Spring Jig. Okay, that's it right there. Looks like a swim jig head with the eye on it, but it's got the spring bait keeper on there. So that's pretty cool. You can pair that up with this, I guess, or this last thing that's in the box here, which would be, these go for $225. Then the last thing in the box here are some Yum Crispy Crawls. So those retail for $2.99. Typical black and blue crawl. I don't know if mystery tackle boxes want you to pair that up with this, which makes more sense to me than this. Typically, I don't have, you know, a two-headed bait that I throw, so I'm going to assume that these are supposed to get paired up with the Crispy Crawl there. So that's it as far as the tackle goes. Then we've got some decals. I'm not sure which one of these baits that's supposed to go with. Then it gives us a little one. So we got that. We got that. And then every once in a while they'll give you the MTB garlic. It's UID dibble. It says happy fishing on the back. So there you pretty much have it, folks. That is the mystery tackle box for December. Tackle box thing. Just go to mysterytacklebox.com. You can have your choice on fish specific types boxes, or you could have the pro box or the typical box. I think the typical box is like $14.99, I want to say, and it comes once a month, just like this. All their boxes come once a month. You can cancel your subscription at any time. You can switch your fish specifics anytime. So I could switch from this pro bass box to a walleye box if I wanted, or to a trout box if I wanted. So with that being said, I am pretty happy with the mystery tackle boxes so far that I've gotten. The one pet peeve I have about mystery tackle boxes, I get swim baits in almost every single box, and I'm okay with that because I love to throw swim baits. But for the beginner angler, I would like to see mystery tackle box start putting some swim bait hooks when they want to put swim baits into the mystery tackle box. That way the beginning anglers have a better idea on how this should be rigged or how this should be fished. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching this unboxing. Make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you smash that subscription button. Make sure you share this with anybody. If you want to see me do more videos like this in the future, comment down below. When you can, say F it. Get outdoors. Guaranteed it's going to be better than sitting inside doing nothing. Later. Peace.